Hey folks, hope you like the new angle. I've got a new screen, so I'm just trying out a few new places for everything. But just quickly pop in before the video starts to apologise. Unfortunately, I did film this, or record I should say, during daylight hours. So yeah, I'm going to look slightly washed out. I'm going to try and correct it as much as I possibly can. I'm decided to post this video because if you stay to the end, there's a nice little surprise for you. No, it's not feet pics, it's... Well, just stick around and find out. See you in the video. Hey folks, how we doing? Welcome to yet another episode of I'm on Observation Duty. Now here's the thing. Firstly, sorry for the little bit of sort of whiting out there. It's daytime, in case you couldn't tell. Secondly, I noticed something with this game. I seem to play this a lot better when I'm not recording. Because yet again today, I managed to complete the old house level not once, but twice. So that, yeah, kind of tells me that for some reason I cannot play this game and record. You lot distract me. But I've blamed you enough. It's not all your fault. It's not you, it's me. God, the number of times I've heard that. Oh.
If you don't make the right choices in life, you could end up being a big loser.
Anyhow, shall we get on with it? It's a really weird soundtrack, doesn't it? Alright. New game. We're doing old house. We're going to do the old house until I actually complete it for you folk. Alright. Come on. We can do this. We can do it. Shut the fuck up. Gotta hope I'm a minute in already. Alright. Anything going on to start with? I did notice, though, on both rounds today that it was really quiet for the first hour and a half. Yeah, in-game time, hour and a half. But we'll see how it goes. It might be different this time. There was a lot of movement, object movement in it. Especially in the last round, that did. Which is kind of strange. A lot of it was like right in front of me. And doors opening as well. You may be asking yourself the question, why is Ghosty recording during the day? Well, that's because I've got the house to myself at the moment. At least for an hour and a half or so. Maybe 2 hours. So I thought, why not do a daytime recording session? And I'm probably going to have to color correct because I'm looking over at my other screen over here. So I've got the two screens. So I've got another screen over here that's got, you know, all the recordings, got OBS and everything open on it. And this side of my face is shockingly bright. So don't be surprised if that's corrected when it comes to the video actually being put out. In which case, forget everything that I've said about that side of my face looking extra white because you won't see that. Yeah. Anyway. Missing object. I was going to say something to you all. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, that's right. With it being daytime, I do have the gain on my mic turned right down. So this is kind of a test run, if you like. I live on a main road. It's literally like right there. You got there's a little bit of front yard, and then you got the main road. Uh, and I've said it before, I live in the country. We have, stock trucks. We've got milk tankers, everything going up and down. So let me know in the comments if you can hear any of the trucks and that going past, because some of them can be quite noisy. If you don't, awesome. It means that I'll be able to do more daytime videos, especially once I'm through this weekish. Unfortunately, I have a funeral on Thursday. My grandmother passed away on Monday morning. So I have had very little sleep because I'm helping my mother with all the arrangements, which is fun. Nowhere near as much fun as the fact that I've got to spend at least an hour with people that I haven't spoken to, let alone seen, in some of them over a decade. 90% of them I don't even like. For various reasons, most of them being that they're shit people. But yeah, let me know. That doesn't look right. And also, yeah, I'm thinking of doing live streams. Would you rather have videos or would you rather have live streams? Or would you rather me do live streams and then put the VODs up? It's up to all of you. This is your channel to influence in a way, as much as it is my channel to, in all reality. So, give me ideas of games you'd like to see me play. It can just be a particular genre. I'll even go so far as to playing anime-based games. Play indie games, which obviously this is an indie game anyway. Some indie games I've noticed are actually really good and really fun. More fun than the AAA style games. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Because I can't, I can basically record whatever I want, but at the same time, if you're not enjoying what I'm putting out, then I'm happy for suggestions and I'm happy to change. But yeah, you gotta let me know. Eyeball. How weirded out would you be if you came in and looked at your desk and there was just an eyeball? None of the attachments behind it or anything with it. It's just the actual eyeball itself. I mean, I know me personally, I'd probably just look at my cat and go, what the hell did you drag in? Speaking of which, the creature's there. She's in her bed. She's got to be near her dad. Alright, eyeball's gone. Painting's up the right way. Chairs are all in their normal spots. You haven't moved. I have taken up a new method with this game where I will stick on a new room for a little bit and then I flick back to see if anything's moving or has moved. I've noticed that that's one way of picking up on a lot more stuff because, of course, rather than going just room, skipping through to each room, you already have this fresh in your mind. So if you go, to here, give it a little bit of time, have a look around, see if there's anything changed, so you go bang. Alright, mine's still fresh of what it looked like. Nothing. You come back and there might be changes in here. As you can see, there's nothing.
Nothing.
It's still in its place. There's no round, weird glass thingy there. That hasn't disappeared yet. No head in the toilet. No writing on the back of the door. You're not skitzing out. You haven't slid across to there and bang. Anything changed? Anything moved? still there. You're not floating yet. No weird alien head thing in the middle of the room. And we'll move on. Anything. Oh yeah, I noticed something new in one of the runs today. There was like this little, don't even know what it was. It was just this tiny little end of something just poking out there. Just ended up being an extra object. Don't know what it was. It was literally just, imagine if you could see like a little grape or something. That's why I say grape with a G. But yeah, don't know what that was because you couldn't actually see the rest of it. Oop. Bedroom shadow anomaly. Anomaly. Woot, woot. You're all still there, you're there, you're there, and you're there. The bed hasn't moved. No abyss. Yeah, a new one. I don't know why. I'll look it up to the camera. Looking up to you guys and just moving the mouse, the pointer up to the camera. So that gives you an idea as to where my camera is. It's about there. Yeah, new one that I had today was Abysses. It'd start in the middle here and it was working its way across the walls. Hey, Elon, how you doing? Ghost. Yes? Also going to be playing around with my setup. I've got a new boom arm coming. So there'll be less of that sort of stuff going on whenever I hit it. Because with how this one comes out and over everything's just a pain in the back. So I've got a little digital clock down behind it here. And it's just, it keeps knocking it over, whereas the new one sits a bit higher. And I should be able to put my, what is it? I've got an attachment for the mic that I can actually put on so that there'll be even less noise from any sort of, bangs and hits and knocks and that. That's, this is all the way down it. Partly because it's one of the cheap arms, it's got springs. But, and yes, the new one is cheap as well, but it's not as cheap as this $25 one. It's $50. So that is one change. I'm possibly even maybe going to consider looking at a new webcam because, as you can see, it's not the greatest. Even though it is a Razer Kiko, whatever it freaking well is, quality is not the best. Dropped the frame rate on it, which has kind of improved it. Like I can look over at my other screen over here, and I can see that there's less of the hazing around the border and that sort of thing. But yeah, I'll try looking at getting like a 4K camera in the not too distant future as well. Because even though I'm ugly as the back end of a rhino with diarrhea, I'd still like for you guys to have a nice clear picture. Because I've just got this weird thing about having to have clear picture. Even the vignette on this is just does my head in a little bit. But that's just me. I'm a little kooky like that. Shadow anomaly. Bathroom while we wait. Any extras? Anything missing? Oh, Pardon you. You're disgusting. Nothing going on in here. Interesting. It's a little creepy, really. That's probably an intruder. That's the thing, right? I've done a little bit of security work. I'm also a paranormal investigator, so I've been through like abandoned buildings and that sort of thing. The scariest thing is the living. Like the dead, no issue with the dead. Spirits, whatever. The living though, scare the living. Yeah, I've said living so many times. Scared the absolute crap out of me. It's one reason why I stay away from people. It's just, yeah. It's like worst nightmare is going through an abandoned building and you just see, like with that intruder, you just see that little bit of a person. You know, fucking hell, what have I got myself into? Because yeah, the living is scary. Most dangerous thing in the world are people. I mean, I'm one of those weirdos. It's like I want to go swimming with the great whites. You know, I'd love to, you know, if I could take part in, you know, trekking and sedating and helping, you know, with, you know, wild lions and that sort of thing. Because I really prefer animals over people. Because generally they don't judge you for who you are and what you do and what you say. I mean, that thing there, different story. I farted one day. Just a little one, just a little. The look she gave me because she woke up to it was just absolute death. So she judges, but most animals don't. My fish don't judge me. They just let me go, where's my food? You fat ugly prick. I go, here you go. Have some of your little bites. And you get snakes, sometimes they just love to bite. Even your pythons. But Ghosty, how do you know? Because I lived in Australia for close to a decade, and at one point there I owned 2 9-foot pythons who were supposedly friendly. And then I went to pick them up from the person who was having to rehome them. And then this is the same person that told us that they were friendly. And I went to put my hand in to, you know, pick them up because I was used to handling them at that point. And he goes, oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. What do you mean? He goes, here, and hands me, you know, like a thick welder's glove. He goes, yeah, they're not as friendly as what I made out. And they definitely were not as friendly as he made out. At this one time there, the worst bite I had was the biggest one of the two. Bit onto my hand there. So in the nice soft part. And just wrapped and wrapped and wrapped and wrapped. And then just started squeezing my arm. Luckily, it was my non-dominant hand, my righty, because I'm a lefty. So I was able to use my left hand to unwind it. Which wasn't easy, but I got there. My ex was no help at all with that. She was freaking out because of the blood. That comes under other I think. Or does it? In my dream, you had no face. Because I skinned you. Yeah, dry mouth. It's a problem with having to talk. Much better. What the? Probably not being picked up on the microphone, but weird. Anyway, sorry. I swear I just heard something behind me. Hasn't been too much movement in here. There was that picture that changed, but that's about it, really. You doing your weird Steve Harvey meme face. You know what I'm talking about, right? Steve Harvey meme. Quite often has like, I don't know, something, say something like, when you've already nutted and she keeps sucking. Sorry, that's the last one that sort of says the one I can think of. Yeah. Light anomaly. Anything else going on in here while I'm here? No. Nothing else has happened there. Floating toilet. Oh, we're getting close, folks. Another, what, 2 hours in game, I think it is? Get down from there. Imagine sitting on it while it's starting to float. Like, would you freak out, or would you just be like, yeah, no, I've got to do my business? I'd be more worried about all the water spilling all over the floor, seeing as how, it's no longer attached to the sewer outlet. Especially if the poo starts falling on the floor. But it can't, because it does like that, doesn't it? It's like down and then you go up and then you go down and out, I think. It's like an air spend. Pretty sure that's the way it works. I don't know why I've just been talking about toilets and stuff, but yeah. I did, because I can. My channel, I'll talk about what I want. You can't stop me. Everything's still in its place. You're good, you're good. Get your Dobby ass off my counter. Master is giving Dobby a sock. Why is it so stiff and smells and has this funny smell to it? Did Master give Dobby his cum sock? That was a big truck moving very fast. Nothing really going on out here, is there? We had Elon, we had that moving. I wonder if that even does anything. Because I haven't seen it, well, not that I know of, but I haven't seen it do anything. I haven't seen anything pop up in there, which I'd love to see something pop up there as well. No little paper bits disappeared, no doors opening, no creepers standing and just inside the door frame. Chairs are good, boxes are good, headphones are good, plant is good. Dobby's gone. It's still in his place. You haven't flipped. You haven't got hairless mannequin. No abyss. Nothing floating off the chair. And we've got Cena there. What's that? That is other. And of course, we should have the door open on us, which is very rare. Although it is about the second time I've seen it today. Come on. Come on, there we go. Well done. Door opening. Any other little bits? Anything else? Come on. Pop up while I'm here. No heads in toilets. No Steve Harvey. No glitchy plant. No light anomalies. Blunt is still there. No grape under the table. No Elon. Oh, missing bits. Object disappearance. I'd love to know what exactly that stuff is. Call it nail clippings. Yeah, it's nail clippings from now on. Petri dishes, nail clippings. Blunt. Good. This is no Dobby. You're just some Dobby that I used to know. Good old one-hit wonders, eh? How'd you like my singing? Pretty good, eh? You'd never know that that in primary school I was in choir. That's right. Me. I did choir in primary school. I was also only one of a couple of males that were in it, so yeah. Extra object. Ready? He's gonna fly in a second. Yeah. I also did Kapa Haka, which for those of you who aren't from New Zealand is basically like Maori cultural dance. So yeah, I did that as well. Had the honour one time during basically it's like a festival that used to be held in the town hall, which was like the main sort of, we'll call it arena. What was it, like a performance centre in Christchurch before it had to be pulled down, I think. Even had the honour of leading my school's troop out onto the stage. there's possibly pictures of me effectively wearing what most people call a dress, and no shirt. But they're underage pictures, so don't be a freak. And on that note, I swear that toilet was just at an angle. Anything? No. 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 I've seen that tree glitching at one time. No. Nothing going on there. Is it just a shadow there? It went. I think there was there? I swear I've been seeing things today. Earlier I was, one of the rounds earlier I was doing, I think we were in the outside area and I could see things like moving up at the corner of the screen. For some reason I thought the camera jumped then. That was weird. Almost like a camera malfunction. You're all good, you're all good. You're all good, you're fine. That's definitely a shadow anomaly in the toilet. See anything at all here? Anything at all? Disappearance of the glass right there. Kitchen. Object disappearance. Anything going on? Anything missing? Anything moving? Any extra lights? Any extra shadows? We fucking did it! Which means that in the next video, as long as I don't trash this one, but if you're seeing it, obviously I haven't trashed it, we're moving on to the new house. So, thank you folks. As always, look after yourselves, look after your friends, your family, your neighbours, everyone like that. Do all that good stuff that everybody asks you to do. In terms of, like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. And as always, cheers.